What is your interpretation of the butterfly effect?
Well, everything in nature seems governed by laws, so I think it's really this one of the explanation.
Yes, and if we don't know these laws of nature, we say that unpredictable.
That means that we need to find a regulator.
Yeah, because these effects that we notice in nature, they're not unpredictable. They are governed by laws, they're cause and effect. We just don't make the connections and understand it.
We need something to control this effect because that effect can seriously endanger all of humanity.
Yes, and selfishness is breaking the correct union relationships between us.
Yeah, I think so, because we don't readily notice it ourselves when we are being completely in thought about ourselves, and the concern is self-interest, and that's when things start happening in a negative way.
And it's because we are so unaware of being dependent on each one. Because if we just knew that, we would behave differently.
Yes, we need to realize that we are in an interconnected system.
By our selfishness, and we hurt humanity this way.
We have to grow. We must grow. It's important to grow a desire and an attitude to care for all, to everyone and all.
Yeah, we have to learn as much as possible to be with what is natural and correct. Because a lot of times we think that in our own thoughts, we think that what we think or what we do privately in ourselves doesn't have any effect, but it definitely does. Well, I was thinking that people they mostly notice only the negative. Things are good, and then all of a sudden something negative happens, and they notice it. But we don't take the time to understand all of the positive, all the good things. And if we could get some momentum going, finding this, what we're calling a regulator, if we could find the connections, the positive connections between us and why it has such a lasting and beautiful effect, we could move forward and be inspired and really gain ground on this beautiful butterfly effect.
And so we learn to connect in similarity to nature.